I just got done doing removing graphics off of a van because we've got okay weather today. And now that it's already starting to get dark here, I figured I'd come inside and get a jump on another project, which is doing some laser cutting and engraving for some 50 Christmas ornaments that we have to do for a church. So now I'm out here with the laser, and I just figured I'd jump on and see what everybody was up to, see if anybody's around. It's a little early, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, so there might not be much available because everybody's probably out driving either home or from work or whatever, but what the heck, right? Might as well just jump on and say hi. So that's what I'm doing. So actually here, I'll see if you can see a little better. Kind of hard to tell what's going on. You know what? Let me do this. Let me whoop. Sorry about that. Let me swap this. There we go. So yeah, so this is the ornament design that I came up with for them. And so I've already done some tests and given them some to look at. We've made some minor adjustments, and then this is the final version. So basically just doing this out of 1/8 inch ply. It kind of matches their earthy look that they're going for this particular group that they're donating these to. So pretty simple. I believe I'm at, let me see, I think I'm at 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes for two. So 2.5 minutes each, roughly 2 3/4 minutes each. Oops, sorry about that. So yeah, if you're here, give me a hi. Let me know you're here. Sorry, it just lost focus, didn't it? There we go. It's a little better. Let me zoom out a little bit. Easier said than done. There we go. So, yeah, so this is, you can kind of get a sense for the design. Pretty simple. It does take just a quick wipe of, hey, Michael, how you doing, man? Thanks for saying hi. That way I know who's here. But yeah, they burn pretty clean. I basically just wipe the edge just to get a little bit of the extra residue off, and then just do a little bit of a sand, a real light sand over the text area. It's good. So pretty quick. They originally were going to do a printed and acrylic version, but it was just a little too light. They wanted something a little bit more earthy that had a nicer look, and we could do these bigger. So this is basically, I believe I'm doing this as a 3.5 inch circle, or roughly a 3.5 inch. It's 3.5 inch wide. And they're basically, we're just giving them to one of the, we're giving them to like 50 people that are in a home that we help donate to. Here you go. You can kind of get a, there we go. So there's a quick preview. Like I said, I'll do a sand, get these looking a little bit better, and kind of go from there. I could do a bigger run at a time. I'm just keeping it. Right now I'm using a scrap piece of my 8. What's up, Rye? Fancy, yeah, sure. So yeah, let's take these over and we'll do a quick sand, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Actually, it would help if I had the camera stand. There we go. That's a little better. Sorry, I'm gonna get you guys sick. So, is that focusing? Kinda, sorta. So basically, they come out pretty good, but you can see that the font, it's got a little bit of hot. So basically, I just kind of do a real quick light sand. And that's all it takes. It's kind of hard to see there, but you get the general idea. So we've got 50, well actually, technically I think I got 46 of them left to do. So that is what is up at the moment. Like I said earlier, sorry about the compressor noise. Prior to this, I was out stripping graphics off of a van for a church, daycare. I've still got like, I think 3 more vehicles to do after this one. They were hoping I could get 2 of them done this week of Thanksgiving because the daycare is closed, but because of the weather here and the fact that it's Thanksgiving, I'm probably only going to get the 1 done for them. So we'll end up having to do the others later. So that was taking up part of my day, and then I had other projects this morning, so now I'm just getting a jump on these. They don't really need them so quick, but I gave them the prototype today around lunch. We made some minor tweaks to the design on this, on these, and I'm like, hey, my wife's not home, I've got the time, why don't I just jump on and do a few? So Rakoma's been good. Don't do near as much as others do with embroidery, but yeah, I mean, I haven't had any real issues. At times, you know, like everybody, you get a little tension problems here and there. Because I've got the 2 head, I'll usually just shut that head off if I'm having problems and just run the other head, and then I'll come back later and fix the tension issue. But it's never anything major. But it's great for when the times that you've got 50 plus, 100 plus shirts or caps to do that run both heads. It's a nice time savings in that regard. Just printing and watching. Oh, cool. I did your install. Which install? Which install are we talking about? Oh, Racoma. No kidding. So you were, so you're here in the area, right? Aren't you like over in Fort Worth or Bedford, something like that? And it was a Michael. That's right. We had the same name. Aren't you on that side of the world? Arlington. Okay, okay. So do you ever come on this side anymore? I'm over in Allen now, not in the Plano spot that we were at when you came out, but I could always use a little tweaking if you're available. I'm gonna Arlington, yeah. How do I get a free ticket to PBX? I don't believe, Rye, I don't think I could get you a free ticket anymore. Registration's kind of, all the pricing's been going up. Are you wanting to do just the trade show part, or are you wanting to do like the show floor, or are you wanting to do the classes too? Because I can check for you and see what I might be able to do. Your setup did look different. Oops, sorry, I lost the text. Hold on, let me go back. Your setup did look different. Oh, yeah. Don't get out. Okay, got it. Yeah. I figured as much. Well, you work on other machines too, right? You help refurbish other machines and stuff. Rye, you have no idea. Okay, well, I guess it just depends on when you plan on going. So I think the classes start on Monday, either Sunday or Monday, and then the trade show floor doesn't open until I believe Tuesday night, like at 5 o'clock, which is kind of odd. But I guess they got classes Monday and Tuesday, and then Tuesday night the show floor opens. So that's when I'll be there, is Tuesday. I get in Tuesday. I'll do some wraps on some of the booths there, and then be in the Moby booth from Tuesday night through Thursday. Yes, sir. Reefer best of yes for Como when I can. Also shop to run. Yeah. Okay, I got you. Cool. Yeah. Well, if you're ever out this way, let me know. You know, if you remember, my setup was pretty straightforward and easy. I'm kind of a tech savvy kind of guy and know most of the stuff. So I think you're only there like 3 hours. So I shouldn't need too much. I'll be at the Tinder Battles in January down there. Oh, in Florida. Okay, T-Town. Did you go to the event here in was it San Antonio that was like last month or the month before? I thought about making it down there, but I was too busy with other stuff. If you go for one day, Rye, I would say go for Wednesday then. Wednesday, because the show floor, the vending floor opens Tuesday night. So Wednesday is like our first full day. Thursday it's open, but it closes early, I think at 2. So Wednesday is probably your best day to have the most time to hit everything in one day. So yeah, that's probably your best bet. No, I have not been to an event in probably 8 years. Okay, okay, T-Town. Yeah, like I said, that San Antonio event looked like it was going to be a good event. I just didn't, and I don't. I like going down to San Antonio. It's not. It's only like 300 miles from me, but I just didn't have a chance to get away that week. So, all right, wander over here for a minute. I just want to check something. There you go. You can see the Racoma now. All right, so I got that one done. I need to do this one. There we go. So yeah, Christmas ornaments. They have a competition for tinting. Yes, they did. They do. Um, they have them for wrapping. They have them for tinting. You know, you name it. They probably have them for embroidery. Of course, one of the fun ones to go to is when they do the international ones, like they do it over in Germany and these other parts of the world, which are really kind of cool. Fun to get away, go on that side of things. Well, the weather is supposed to turn on me. It's supposed to be, we got a good chance of rain tomorrow, a lot of chance of rain on Thanksgiving, and then rain Friday and potentially some rain Saturday. Temperatures dropping. Today was like 60, so it was actually decent. But today we had sun and 60, so I tried to get some of that van done today. I just ran out of time. So I may have to run up to one of the shops and that I use when I need to and do that. So when did I move? Why did I move? Yes. Okay. So as you may, I'm trying to remember. You did my training at my new location, right? Yeah. You did, because that's where we set up the machine. So we spent 2.5 months remodeling that new location, and then moved in. If you remember, it was the 1st of March. So the lockdown happened like a week and a half later. And then we did like $400 in sales in April. So they ended up letting us out of our lease. And thus I had to gut the garage, the home office, and get 2 30-foot storage units and move everything here. So that's what happened with that. Yeah, Tenor Battle. There's a couple too, and there's both car, there's commercial, it's kind of like the wrap stuff. They've got a little bit of variety on options. I'd like to see them do a security tint battle. Whoop, sorry about that. I'm gonna end up having to cut some more of this wood. Yeah, after the shutdown, I stopped working for a couple months in the middle of time. Oh, no kidding. So I didn't know. So you were just contract with them, right? Did they just outsource that, but you're not doing any setups for them anymore? It's kind of funny because they've been promoting the crap out of their stuff. They've been moving a lot of machines from everything I've seen. Of course, you know how that went. During COVID, a lot of people invested in stuff like embroidery and lasers and trying to do stuff on their own and make some money and not have to rely on whatever industry they were in. So those guys did pretty well as long as they had supply and product. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was contract. Yeah, that makes sense. And I'm assuming they just pay you a flat fee for that. So you probably did good on mine because you weren't here long. Or do they actually charge? Do you actually charge them like an hourly? I don't remember having to give any feedback on the training. Here, let me see what we got. Flip. It's a flat fee, yeah, so that makes sense. Right. Well, I was going to say, for mine, you probably traveled further than the time you spent actually there. Who is it that sells SWF? Is that GSG or no? No, they don't sell SWF. I forget. I forget who sells SWF. Or no, they're ZSK, I think. I think GSG is GSK, ZSK? ZSK. Oh, okay, Stitch It. Got it. Okay. Boink. So what else is going on with all you guys? Anything fun and exciting? I know Rye said he's just kind of chilling printing. Are you doing some screen printing, Rye? I'm assuming. Yeah, screen printing, okay. No embroidery today? Looking in the DTF, heat press some samples today. I think we pulled the trigger on that. Screen printer this morning, 300 too close. Cool, Mike. Yeah, DTF's been interesting, man. I know people that have done it. I know people that have gotten out of it. Kind of like DTG, right? And actually, the ones that I know that are doing the best with it so far, other than those that are wholesaling, I mean, obviously getting a bigger setup and wholesaling it, you're doing fine. But on the smaller side, especially when they're mostly doing it for themselves, it seems like most of the people I know that are doing well with it are actually people that are running like DTG printers, like the Epson F2100 or so forth. And then they're basically just printing to the transfer paper and putting it in the powder. So they're making their own transfers using their DTG. So, the DTG is already set up for that style of print. It works for them. They can also DTG. Matter of fact, one of the girls, I just did a training on her laser for her last week. She's got an F2100, and she said that 90% of her print business now is actually doing DTF with it. So she's doing DTF a lot for both herself for replenishment and also for other customers and businesses that want to do their own transfer. They want to do their own transfers. So she's just doing the transfer for them, the production, and then they're just heat pressing on whatever they want. Last job of the week, Rye, that's not possible, is it? I mean, there's always work to do. Are you guys staying in town? I know I'll be working. Boom, 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 boom. I did have to do 28 shirts for somebody yesterday, which was kind of fun because it was like a major rush. And so it was very time consuming. If it wasn't for somebody that I'm already working with, I wouldn't have done it. because we ended up having to do, it was white on black Gildan soft styles. So I had to run out and pick up the shirts yesterday morning around lunch, come back and then finish. I did it with heat transfer vinyl, which was a pain in the butt. And I don't stock just white, regular white heat transfer vinyl because I don't do much of that. I do printed transfers, so I had to use my printed white media, which costs more. So it wasn't a fun day. Ended up burning off like 4 hours for barely $300. Omniprint 330. Which one's that one? I'm assuming that one was one of the ones at the show, but I just don't keep up with the Omniprint stuff, so I don't know what's what. Compressors on the laser. Well, it's also hooked up to other stuff when I need air tools and stuff, but right now it's running because it's on the laser. It's actually my air assist since I'm cutting through the wood. Right, flatbed with a gantry. Flatbed what? The Omniprint 330. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Is that the FreeJet 330 TX? Yeah, that sounds like rye. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. What's the print size? .5 by 22. That's kind of an odd size. But hey, if it works for you. Right back. All right. Let's see what I missed. Very odd size. Yeah, it is. So what made you go with that one? How much was it? Strictly DTF, bought it used for $3,800. Okay, I don't have a point of reference, but okay, that's not terrible. Michael, what were you asking? Do we laser coffee mugs? And yeah, we do, sure. Yep, we got a rotary, so yeah, a lot of tumblers and stuff like that. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's strictly DTF. Bought it used for 300. Yeah, I'd have to look at it, but you already got it, or you're waiting on it to come in? You done any testing with it if you've got it yet? Hopefully the heads are good. Is it still warranted, etc.? Cold SE2H2 or whatever it is, small and compact, but using normal 114 foot. No idea what that one is either. Yeah, I just haven't looked. I haven't bothered messing with any of the DTF stuff. Like I said, I think just from my experience, it's like unless you go kind of high end, you know, in a system that's designed to really print a lot and you keep it busy, then it seems like everybody I know that's had the best luck has been doing it with a DTG printer. It was an hour out of Las Vegas and picked it up. Oh, okay, cool. So you got it. So have you done any printing with it yet? Everything seemed good? Price for the 2100 is in the pre-treat is close to the same price as that machine. So yeah, but see that's the thing. So like with the 2100, if you're going to use it for DTF, you don't need the pre-treat. So it's just something to keep in mind. I mean, I know a couple people doing that too. They bought the 2100 to do DTG, but they're mostly planning on using it for DTF, and they are using it for DTF. On the DTG side, what they're doing is they're just using the regular airless sprayer, you know, which works for the small amount of DTG jobs, rather than buying a pre-treat machine, and they're doing that with good enough success, and then they're using it to print their DT onto the DTF film. So not terrible. I mean, and it's like I said, it's designed for that purpose, so it's good that it's not some other ink and some other blend and some other anyhow. I haven't trying to finish up this. Oh, gotcha. So you just got it like today or yesterday? I didn't watch your live. I was busy this morning, so I gotta miss a couple every once in a while. Oh, gotcha. And I guess he wasn't using it to print DTF, because like I said, you can do that with that thing. DTG printers, you can print on the DTF film. Now with 12.5 wide, it's going to really kind of limit what you're capable of. That's a nice thing with like the 2100. You can just print on 16 by 20 sheets, gang a 16 by 20 sheet, and sell it all day long. So I don't know if this is going to hit right. I kind of did a random placement in my scrap, and I might not be able to get a good ornament out of it. We'll see. I got two running. I think one of them's going to be fine, but the other one's going to have a little bit of the circle cut off. We'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky. Have a good one, Michael. Thanks for stopping in. Let me know when you're around sometime. Have a good one. Have a good Thanksgiving. Later. Yeah, this one's going to hit right where I need it to go, but I don't know about the second one. Yeah, that one was perfect. See how the second one hits. I'm just trying to take advantage of the material, you know, using the scrap. And yeah, this second one might hit, might be okay. Here, I'll move the camera, you can see what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to get that one engraved, but it may hit. I was trying to get it in between those. Where am I? I was trying to get it in between those two circles, which I did on this one. But this one, I'm not sure if it's going to hit. I'll find out here in a minute. See if I get lucky. Well, I mean, I did do an educated guess on it. Yeah, actually, it looks like it's going to be fine. Yeah, so we'll be good. That's good. Keeps changing the focus. Oh yeah, we're perfect. That's good, that's good. So I need to try to do that again on this next one. Who else is out there? What else do you guys got going on besides this watching me? Something better. Especially right now where I'm out of focus. Wandering around trying to get some ornaments done. Alright, let's see where we're at here. We'll knock that down. We'll lock that one down. Try and line this up again. But what I need to really do is get it in between, probably like there. Oops, sorry guys. Let's check that and see where I'm at. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe we'll be good. Sorry, I'm going back to see if I missed any comments. Nope, no comments. Come on, guys. So what else? What else is going on? What are you guys up to? Who's doing printing? Who's doing embroidery? Who's doing laser work? And I know it's the Thanksgiving week, but it's only Tuesday, so you got to be doing something. And if you're not, that's cool. Let us know that too. No, you're good, Rye. How many colors are you having to do? And how many units? This coming weekend? Man, I don't even know. I have to look. Making a promo video right now for Black Friday. Oh, fun. Okay, cool. Yeah, this weekend, I don't know. I mean, Friday. What do I have Friday? I don't even remember. I think I had something going on Friday. Saturday, I don't recall. Sunday, we do have a dance floor wrap to do. And then it's kind of back to the grind on Monday. So, what's up, Jimmy? How you doing, man? 5 color, 30 piece. Wow, okay. So, good amount of colors. All one location, I'm assuming? Yeah, I may have to go down to Amarillo, which is like a 3-hour plus drive to do a laser training next week. So that's the only other thing on my calendar other than like regular jobs. Hang on, guys. I need to... How do I bounce here? That's not how I do it. All right, hang on 1 second. Let me see if I can figure this out. There we go. I'm away. Okay. Sorry, guys. I think it might have disconnected and then came back up. So hopefully it's all good. Stop by a Cracker Barrel for me. There you go. Hey, man, we got a Cracker Barrel about 3 miles from me, from my house. So, good, Jimmy. You, what are you up to? You got any work going on? T-Town, does she really? That's cool. We haven't been in quite some time, but like I said, we've got one about 3 miles away, so it's kind of nice. Of course, we got a lot of stuff close, but good breakfast spot for sure. Of course, we don't do much breakfasts, so it's probably one of the reasons we don't hit it. But yeah, it's good, especially right now as winter comes in. You know, getting like a hot soup and stuff like that up there is always fun, always good. Sorry, compressor's kicking on. Not yet, not yet. You're not doing any work? Oh, gotcha. 2 hours. Okay. So Jimmy can hook you up. Of course, you got to drive all the way out there. But... So yeah, for for PBX, I can check and see if there's anything I can do for you. I think this late I probably can't, but otherwise you just want what's called I think they call it a key pass. It's only for the exhibit stuff. I think it's only like 40 or 60 bucks. It's not terrible. But take a look and let me know. If I can find anything or a coupon that's still valid, I'll let you know, but I think we're kind of past that. Whatever. Hey, I would have went for breakfast. Three tumblers? Yeah, usually I try and just get one, at least one extra, maybe two, but you know, because shit can happen. Obviously, it just depends on the quality of your rotary too, and whether you make sure you check your setups every time. Yeah, I'm gonna wander over here and clean up these while I wait on that other, because I haven't done this because we were too busy talking. Sorry, I can't see the comments right now, but I'll look here in just a minute. All right, let's get back over here. Oh, that's weird. So I don't know. Yeah. But for my first run, I'm happy. $200 job minus $22 tumbler. Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's cool. Hey, you getting experience, right? Yeah, a lot of times that's worth a lot anyhow. Yeah, I still haven't heard yet about this one in Amarillo that I got to go help us do a setup and a training on. I still haven't heard exactly what they want me to accomplish, but. Looks like I'm only going to be able to get one in this one. space. Let me go back to just one. And we'll do a quick frame. Looks like I need to raise it up just a hair. Just a hair more. Alright. Like I said, I'm just trying to use all this scrap that I can. Alright, what did I miss here? Sorry. What laser do you have and what does it cost? So mine is, I'm an Omtech affiliate, and I'm also a training and demo site. So mine is the Omtech MF 2028, and I've got the dash 60, so it's the 60 watt. Normally I would recommend the 80 watt at least. Honestly, it's just a better machine for the money, but it is a little bit more money, and in my case, it's more space, and I was already trying to squeeze it into a tight spot. So the only reason I went with the 60 was because of my space issue. The main body is the same size, but the tube extension would go right into where the embroidery machine is, the side that I need access to. So that's why I didn't go with the 80. But yeah, it's the 2028, MF 2028, and the MF is manual focus, and there's AF, which is autofocus. I prefer the manual focus. I had an autofocus machine for 6 years and almost 7 years, and I disabled the stupid autofocus. It was more in the way and more of a pain, so I like the manual focus. And I've got a YouTube video that actually talks about that, and even shows my hack for being able to quickly raise and lower the bed with a manual focus machine. But yeah, it's basically got a 20-inch by 28-inch working size. But yeah, I mean, I can cut, half-inch acrylic even with the 60 watt. It's not a big part of what I do, but I mean, we do a fair amount of acrylic work, and a lot of engraving, but it's been a good machine. And like I said, I've helped set up and train a lot of these machines, both in bigger ones and higher wattage as well. So matter of fact, the one that I just did this last week, Friday, was same size machine, 2028, but it was the 80 watt. So basically did a setup and a training on light burn, and we went through and did power amp tests and all that fun stuff. Oh, price, sorry. If I remember right, this particular one is like right in the 31, 32 range, I believe. The 80 watt, you can get the 80 watt manual focus. The demo that I just did this morning, they're going to buy that one. And I want to say that one's like 35, 33, something like that. I'll have to double check for you. There's a sale going on right now for Thanksgiving, Black Friday. And then I've got my code also. But you do typically want to buy, you don't have to, you're certainly not required to, but you do typically want to replace some of the parts. Like they give you a real basic air assist, a real basic vent fan, and they give you like an aquarium pump for the water cycling. So the reality is you really want to get a good vent fan, use an air compressor to be your air assist so you can get better air assist and variable control, and then get a good chiller. So you're going to spend, if you don't have a compressor already, you're probably going to spend close to $1,000 on all those parts as an add-on. If you already have a compressor, then that's going to save you almost $400 at that price. So it gets you down to maybe $600 to $700 in $600 probably in upgrades, $500 to $600. Well, yeah, the chiller alone is $530. So you add the vent fans, $130, and then you need a $20 regulator. So that's really all you need if you already have a compressor. I actually I had a compressor back here before, but it was an old, loud compressor, and being right next to the machine, I replaced it with this one, which is quite a bit quieter. Of course, right now it's probably a little loud, but in general, it's pretty quiet because I can talk over it. The other one, I couldn't talk. If I was in the garage, you couldn't talk. Yeah, I mean, but the funny thing is, so like my old machine that I had for 7 years was 100 watt, but it actually had a smaller working bed than this, and it cost me $10,000. So this thing's just as good, if not as good. I mean, so it's amazing. It's gotten much more reasonable, and the technology's come a long way too. I mean, like I said, I'll do a lot of setup and training on these. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. The sun has gone down, and I needed to do something. Let's see, live chat. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so you can kind of see I'm just kind of using this scrap piece that I have in there right now. So I'm just kind of doing my placements where it kind of makes sense. What I'll do now, break that scrap piece off. And we'll do a couple more. All right, so let's All right, so we'll get 2 more out of that scrap piece. Be right back. All right, sorry guys. It's one challenge with trying to work while you're on here, right? You know, you're wandering around doing stuff. A 2-head what? Thinking for me, I would use that money to buy a 2-head or more. What do you mean by a 2-head? A 2-head laser? I mean, they make the ZF version, which is potentially 2-head. It's got 2 moving heads that move together and a second tube. But the problem with those are they're only good for doing multiples of one thing. You can't do one big item together. And of course, those are typically the higher power, bigger bed sizes as well. All right, so hey guys, I hate to have to run, but I've got to go deal with something else right now. I'm gonna let this keep running while I go do that, but I appreciate you guys dropping by. Please hit that like and subscribe, you know, all that fun stuff. So, you know, you get to get that notification bell thing, you know. Anyhow, I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.